I've had the opportunity in my career to be in sales, marketing, manufacturing, distribution, strategic planning, mergers and acquisitions, on and on, and HR or people. One of the things I think that did for me, and the people that were gracious enough to help me do all those things, were that I learned that the people side of the business, for some reason, over many years, in people's minds, got disconnected. Like, sales and marketing and the revenue stuff and the exciting stuff is over here. And the people, we don't, I used to say that in the old days, if you found the HR department, it was downstairs under the steam pipes in the corner, And many executives in the company said, I don't really know what they do down there, but or like the school nurse, like I only need them when I need them, and I don't want to see them in between. My point is, I really believe, because of other things that I experience, that's not a separate function. I mean, it's a cliche, but it's really not. Your people define everything. Yeah. Your brand, your company, your market presence, your prowess. So, at any rate, I've been very fortunate to have touched different bases.
So now let's dive into the book.
Yep.
Right. And I want to ask this question because I think it's an important one. What prompted you to ultimately sit down and say, I want to kind of bring this to life and give this to the world?
Yep. Some of what I've already talked to. I realized many, many, many years ago how broken the interview and talent acquisition process was, and really both from the candidate standpoint and the hiring manager standpoint. In the book, I use an analogy of, so you're a candidate. You get an invitation to a party, and you know the date of the party, and you know where you're supposed to show up. You're not really sure who's going to be there. You're not really sure what the topic is. You're not sure how I'm supposed to dress. You're not sure the other people that you might meet at this. And so I talk in the book about, if that were a social setting, forget business and forget hiring and interview, how comfortable would you feel? Like, hey, Brandon, where are you going? Oh, I'm going to a party. Really?
I can tell you who wouldn't be going.
Yeah, who's going to be there? I don't know. What are they going to talk about? I'm not sure. How are you supposed to dress? I don't know. What is it that they really want to have you at this party? I don't know. So it just occurred to me, this is too critical and important a piece to be so dysfunctional. And then the other part is, with that in mind, many decades ago, I sort of lighted on 4 questions that I kept asking people, and believe it or not, the first revelation to me was, with the 4 questions, was how comfortable and engaged the candidates were.